Maybe like take a photo?
Take a photo?
Yeah.
One customer, maybe extra data.
No, what's that? What's popularity? I don't know. I think popularity is people or yeah, something like this. What is popularity?
Do you know what is mean, median, and mode?
No, I don't know. What is it?
Who says statistics is difficult? For me, it's really easy. I'll show you how. Let's go.
These are the data set. Data set is a collection of numbers or values that related to a particular subject. Elements. Element is a unit of data which the definition's representation values are specified by means of a set of attributes. Variables. Variables are characteristics or topic for each element. Observation. Observation is the set of measurements that obtained for a particular element. And total number of data value. Total number of data value is the number of elements multiplied by the numbers of variables.
Where is this class? But you guys might have a question. What am I doing here? Because my team have a mission to answer all the questions about statistics. 53 of questions of them, I have to answer them by today. What's that sound? Where is it coming from?
I am king of ignorance, and you, foolish Antia Losenboom, you have to answer these questions in order to escape from here. The first question: what are included in the scale of measurement?
Scale of measurement. Let me sit down. Scale of measurement. Oh! Ordinal, nominal, internal, and ratio. Is it correct?
No! Why you can't answer that?
Because I'm beautiful and fabulous. Next question, please.
Explain the difference of nominal and dominal scale of measurement.
Oh, nominal is the data set that you can label by label code, and it can be non-numerical and numerical code. And ordinal is ordinal is you can arrange it or rank it into numbers. It also could be non-numerical and numerical code. Yes. Is it correct?
Describe three attributes of ratio scale of measurement.
Ratio of two values are meaningful. Second one is the value of ratio have to contain 0. And the third one is the variable such as distance, weight, or height have to use ratio scale. Correct?
Describe the differences of categorical and quantitative data.
Categorical can be referred as label or name to identify the data, and it also can either be nominal or ordinal, and also it refers as qualitative data, and also either it can be numeric and non-numeric. And for the qualitative, it's count how many, or how much is continuous and is always have to be numerical?
You have to answer this question within 30 seconds in order to move on. National ID number, Social Security number can be considered categorical or quantitative.
Categorical.
Can the categorical date be numeric?
Yes.
What is another name of qualitative data?
Categorical data.
And what is the name of the quantitative data that describe how much and how many?
How much is continuous and how many is discrete?
Well done. Fine. But don't be so happy on it. There's still more questions for you. Explain the difference between cross-sectional and time series data.
Cross-sectional data is when you collected data at the same time. But time series is when you collected data different time.
What is the descriptive statistic?
Descriptive statistic is when you collected data from a publication media such as newspaper or magazine and present it in the easy way to see such as create a table or put it in a graph.
Explain me the sample and the population statistic.
Sample is a sum of population and population is the collecting of data of the elements that interested in the particular field.
Explain me the differences between census and sample survey.
Census is collecting data for the whole population and sample survey is the collecting data from the sample.
Now, it's your last question. What is statistical inference?
Statistical inference is the process of using data obtained from the sample and to make the estimation or the hypothesis of the characteristic of the population.
No, it can't be. Fine, you are free now, but I'll get my ribbon soon.
Yes! In the end, I always the winner.
Hello student. Today we will teach chapter 2, chapter combine. First question. Explain the difference of frequency and relative frequency. Frequency and relative frequency. Frequency is show the number of items in each card like this 2 and 13. But relative frequency show the total number of items that belong to the card like 0.04. Second, the sum of all frequency of each element equal to we use all the element of all each card combined. The total of frequency is equal 50. The number 3, the sum of all relative frequency equal to we use all of these combined equal to 1.00. The number 4, calculate the relative frequency of each card. If we want to know the answer of the relative frequency, we use frequency minus total of frequency, like we know that 50 to 59 the frequency is 2. We have used 2 and divided by 50. The answer is equal 0.04. What is the upper class width? Class width means the difference between upper class and lower class of the consequent class. The number 6, calculate the midpoint of the first class. It has formula like upper class plus lower class by 2. The first class like the upper class is 59.5 plus the lower class is 49.5 by 2 equal 54.5. The number 7. What is the frequency of the part that cost 90 or more? We know that we want to know the answer, the 90 or more. We use 90 to 99 and 100 to 109. We have the frequency 7 and 5. Then we use all these combined. 7 point plus 5 equal to 12. The answer is 12. Okay, we will discuss the number 8, 9 and 10. Bar and pie chart used to describe qualitative data, but histogram used to describe quantitative data. Oh, I have to go now. The substitute teacher will continue teaching you.
So I'm gonna continue explain about the bar graph and the histogram. A bar chart is a graphical device that depicting qualitative data. On the other hand, a histogram is a graphical representation of the distribution of numerical data, which it is an estimate of the probability distribution of a continuous variable of quantitative variable. For bar graph are good when your data is in category such as comedy, drama, and etc. But when you have continuous data such as person height or weight, then use a histogram. It is best to leave gaps between the bars of a bar graph so it doesn't look like a histogram. So next I'm gonna explain about cumulative frequency. While frequency tells the number of times of the event that happened, and relative frequency tells how often something happened and divided by all outcome. Cumulative frequency define the running total of frequency, and it also shows the sum of previous frequency up to the current event. So here the example of cumulative frequency from 50 to 109. So cumulative frequency will equal to 50 since we sum all of this together. Like this one is 2 for the first one, and then 2 plus 13 equal 15, 15 plus 16 equal 31, and so on. And finally we will get 50 of this data given. And next I'm gonna explain about stem and leaf display. The stem and leaf display show both length order and shape of the distribution of the data. It is similar to the histogram on side, but it has the advantage of showing the actual data value. The first digit of each data item are aligned to the left of the vertical line, and to the right of the vertical line will record the last digit for each item in the length order. Each line is displayed is referred to as the stem, and each digit on the stem is a leaf.
Hey Mod, do you know what it is? This is when the two events are mutually of curve to same time.
Oh, it's great. What is the complement of an event?
The complement of an event is event to be event consisting of all and A is denoted by AC.
What is? We should go to tutor room.
Oh, yes,
Yes,
go.
go.
A. Guess head or tail?
Tail.
No, not this coin.
Head.
You're wrong. I. How to calculate the chance to get either head or tail?
I will explain you. The probability of events start from 0 to 1, and I will explain you about simple space is about the set of resource data you want to know. The sum of all the probabilities of all possibility always be 1. Counting rules of multi-step experiments. Experiment consists of sequence of case steps in which there are n1 possible resource of the first step, n2 possible resource of the second step, and then the total number of experiments outcome is given by n1 times n2 until nk. The difference of combinations and permutations. The first one, permutation, is the way of or inform counting number in the set, and the order of the sections is important. Combination is the same permutations but don't interest the order. How to calculate? This is a formula of combinations and permutations. The first one, C and R, you can see at the picture, and N is the set size, the total number of items in the sample. R is the subset size, the number of items to be selected from the sample. Union and intersect of two events. The union is two events is contacting all sample point. They are two A or B or both. You can see at the picture, yellow, red, and green is A union B, and intersect is just A intersect B. You can see the picture is just space of green color. What is the addition law? Is a way to compute the probability of event A or B or both. You can see formula of addition law.
Everyone, how is your feel with statistics? Statistics, piece of cake.
What do you want?
Don't hurt my friend! Kill it!
Kill it?
Your coach, Henley, is captured by me. I am a king of ignorance, and you weren't able to escape from me to help your pathetic train.
No, I need to get back and get out here to help my team.
No, you won.
No, you.
I won't get out here. Help me.
What can we do to help him?
You have to answer my questions.
What question?
Statistic question.
Again?
Again? Yes. As I told you, I'll get my revenge.
I will kill you now.
Bring it. Explain me the difference between mean, median, and mode.
Mean is average of our elbow.
Median, middle ascending order.
Mode is the number that happen most of the time in the data set.
When a data set have extreme error occur, which measure of location should be used and which should be avoided?
Should use estimate mean and median. Should be avoid mean.
For qualitative or categorical data, the measure of location is mean, median, or mode.
Median and mode, but mode is more appropriate than median.
What is the name of the difference between third and third quartile?
Interquartile range.
In a sample survey of UTCC students, weigh in kilo. What is the unit in standard deviation and what is the unit in variance?
Unit of standard deviation is kilogram and units of variance is kilo square or megagram.
Damn it! What is the difference between sample statistic and population parameter?
Statistic and a parameter are very similar. They brought description of group. The difference between a statistic and a parameter is that statistic describe a sample, a parameter describe an entire population.
What is the difference between mu and x bar?
Mu is usually used to denote the population mean.
X bar is usually used to denote a sample mean.
How to calculate median when there is even number of observations?
There is an even number of number at the two middle and divide by 2 in order to find the median.
What are variance and standard deviation uses for?
They both are useful in measuring the variability of two or more variables. The standard deviation is the square root of the variance. The standard deviation is expressed in the same unit as the mean is, whereas the variance is expressed in square unit. But for looking at a distribution, you can use either, just so long as you are clear about what you are using.
Explain the relationship of median as the measure of location and percentile.
The median of the data set is a value in the middle when the data items are arranged in the ascending order. Thus, median is also the 50th percentile. Whenever the data set has extreme values, the median is the preferred measure of central location. The median is the measure of location most often reported for annual income and poverty value data.
Explain how to calculate the percentile when I is an integer and not an integer.
To calculate the percentile, arrange the data in ascending order. Compute index I. The position of the p percentile I equal p divide 100 times n. If I is not an integer, round up the p percentile is the value in the I position. If I is an integer, the p percentile is the average. of the values in position I and I plus 1.
Explain the difference of variance and standard deviation.
The variance is a measure of variability that utilizes all the data. It is based on the difference between the value of each observation and the mean. The variance is useful in comparing the variability of two or more variables. It is the average of the square difference between each data value and the mean. While for the standard deviation of a data set is the positive square root of the variance. It is measured in the same unit as the data, making it more easily interpreted than the variance.
What is the difference in formula of variance and standard deviation calculation for sample and population?
Mostly they are similar, except for the standard deviation formula are square rooted.
Explain me how to calculate the length.
The range of the set of data is the difference between the highest and lowest values in the set. To find the range, first order the data from least to greatest. Then subtract the smallest value from the largest value in the set.
Come on, Daryl!
Daryl!
Come on!
No, help me! I need to get back to my team and get the mission complete!